Hey there, my name is Akayani of Akayani Music, and I'm a singer and a songwriter. And I'm here on this platform, Kickstarter, because I am trying to raise funds for some new music. So, how am I planning on making this happen? The fact is, I've already started the beginning stages of the production of this music. A couple of years ago, I had an idea to do something kind of more in the vein of Afro pop, kind of an African feeling to it. And so I talked to a friend of mine whose name is Banning Eyre. Banning Eyre is the executive director of Afropop. And so he very kindly sent me, the basis or a morsel for this new song idea that I have. So since then, I've actually found a team. I found a producer and I found some musicians through that producer to help me complete the process of actually building this song. That working title is called Sunshine into a complete project. So as you know, it costs money to make music, right? Have to pay the production team, but there's also perks that go along with your support in exchange for your support. And so in order to make sure that those deliverables are created and that they are delivered on time, also the artwork and the music video and all those elements to make a complete project, that is why I need your support. So what I've done is that I've created different tiers. So whether you have $5 to give, $10, $25, $35, on up, in increments up to $125, there are specific perks that are associated with that. I hope you go check them out. Now I'm supposed to talk to you about what this song means to me. It really means a lot to me. I am very interested in creating happiness, in creating peace in the world. And music is a very, very powerful way to do that because it brings people together. More pointedly, I'm interested in social justice. I am interested in transcendence. I am interested in ascension. I am interested in other words, the elevation of human beings and the human family, and in fact, every living entity on this planet, as opposed to the degradation of it. So I guess this might be a good time to cite some of my different influences that went into my thought process for making this new music, Sunshine. A couple of years ago, well, the pandemic. Basically, the pandemic has been a big inspiration for this. And specifically, the reason is related to my hair or my lack of hair. So I ended up shaving my head because it was impossible to get to a hair salon. And once I shaved my head, I started to go through a process of thought transformation. I started seeing different images in relationship to baldness and a bald head, specifically in connection with Egypt. And I started thinking about the sun and how important the sunshine was to the Egyptians. Of course, sunshine is important to everyone. Sun has been a topic of many, many popular songs, right? Of course, George Harrison's Here Comes the Sun, the most popular. But I started to reflect on, is there another way that we can tap into the sunshine that we aren't doing currently? What did the Egyptians know about healing and about sun that we may have forgotten about? And so I started looking into the work of Dolores Cannon, who's got a great book called The Convoluted Universe. It's actually a series. And there were some very interesting stories in there about healers coming from other dimensions. Also very inspired by these two people right here on my sweatshirt. Andrew Byrne Hosier, and Mavis Staples. Mavis Staples I have a little bit of a kind of a family connection with through my mother, because my mother did a movie back in the 70s called Let's Do It Again, and the Staples singers did the soundtrack for that movie. I actually got to meet Mavis Staples when I was living in Paris when she was on tour, and that was great. This is a woman who understands the power of music. You understand the power of music. But what really inspired me about her story and about her family's story is that before the civil rights marches with Dr. King, she and her family would go and sing spiritual songs for the people to give them strength before they would go out for a peaceful protest. And I thought, wow, this is really something. This is really shows the unificatory power of music. Now, you may or may not know that a couple of years ago, Hosier had a smash hit single with Mavis called Nina Cried Power. So this has a lot to do with my desire or my progressive evolution in thinking about the song and what it can do for us as a people. I just want us to come together as a people. I want us to come together and respect each other and love each other. I'm not naive, however. I do realize that there are many people that are hell-bent on not coming together and who don't want to live in peace. So I thought to myself, because I do these mantras every single Monday for the past couple of years, that I wanted to interject some healing into the sound vibration. In other words, I wanted to make it possible, regardless of who people are and what their ideologies are, to just sing along, clap along, and of course dance and be uplifted while penetrating the heart. I know that sound vibration is extremely, extremely powerful, whether we're aware of it or whether we're not aware of it. So essentially, I am telling you how much I care and why I am asking you for your support. I know you guys have been waiting for me to do some new music for a long time now, and I'm ready to do it. So please go check out the perks that I've got for you here. Also know that there's going to be behind the scenes footage, and I want you to be a part of this every step of the way. So the risks involved, I should take a moment to tell you about the risks, is that if I don't get the funding that I need, then I'm not going to be able to complete the project. I'm not going to be able to give you the deliverables. And that's, that's kind of a big risk. Of course, I want to finish it. So I'm hoping that whether or not you can give $5 or $10 or $15 in exchange for these awesome rewards that I have for you, that you will give and that you will share until we reach this modest goal together. That's what that's all I got to say for you guys today. And just to thank you for your continued love and support. And let's make some sunshine together. Let's make this world a sunnier place in our hearts and for everyone else. Thank you. Namaste.